Rain off the Gulf, setting quite the scene for us at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now give left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Let's grab the throw on 1st down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
That's completed right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
What's right? 18. What's right? Why Tony?
From the gun, Stroud. Looking right, and he finds it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
At 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Catch is made in close. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Hey, uno more. Hey, south.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Puts his body on the line, and he got it! It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Okay, and the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Setting up the screen. Reese gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. There's Nick Scorton there on the play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, let's go. 118.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. This, our last play of the quarter.
Now, what's up? Look the hot, look the hot.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Kicked off, Trey Amos. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. First down throw for Allen. On the move, headed right. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Play action now. Allen buying some time left. He has it at the 5. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Cut out left. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off, Trey Amos. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pass brought in by Tanneroa McMillan. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will not get the 1st, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
What's that?
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. That's a cut for the 1st. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Nike Texas. Oh, ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw left side, complete. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers with a long field ahead. Second and 3 now.
11. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Complete out to the right side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
At the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? On 18. What's up?
To the air, Stroud. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Again, Stroud. Caught near the sideline. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
118. Why Tony?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Look the hot. 118. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have two left to work with before halftime. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Man in motion out of the slot. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Lays out left side and gets it. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Allen now on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Piniero's kick is good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Setting him on the dive. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Connection made to Raymond. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Alert, alert, alert.
Allen on the play action. This is complete downfield to Smith. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
29 yards. And the Cardinal 1st down.
They'll run it from the gun. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Play action now with Allen. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Piñeiro good on the extra point. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. Now Piñeiro on to handle the kickoff.
Piñeiro set to kick off.
Returning it from the 4. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Stroud throwing here on first. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Stroud. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
11. Here we go, let's go. 19 Texans, 118.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Oh, right. 118. What's that? Get out.
Here's Stroud again. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's got a man left. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead.
Buccaneers 14.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. It is caught left side. inside the 45. And he's out of bounds, but great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Oh, eh? 118. That's it.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10.
Buccaneers, 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Dive play straight ahead. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Setting up the running back screen. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Cardinals, first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Arizona.
Now Allen on the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The give here on 2nd. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And Smith on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down, here's Allen. Pass complete, screenplay. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. So that tackle forces the turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
First down throw by Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun now, first round. Catch made. And he takes it down to the 33. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. That's being sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
36-yard line.
19 Texas.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Here we go. 11.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
All right. Hey, Uno Mars.
Again, Stroud. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Ryan Branch has it. And the Cardinals will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to pass it here. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. From his own end zone, Allen. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Quan Martin with the pick. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel the...
And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. Did the Bucs get to it in time? Yes, it's Buccaneer football. All right, partner. Well, they have momentarily, at the very least, pulled this game back from the jaws of defeat. Now they have to get the kicker within range to tie it and force the extra frame.
Kate, you know that kicker is so ready. Just ran out there and delivered the picture-perfect onside kick. Now, on offense, go get them down there. Put him within range, and he's going to drill it, no problem.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Back to throw. Oh, he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
47-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. Back-to-back carries here. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Round 80!
Another carry for him. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Punt team on the field. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he drives this into the pouring rain. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they gonna click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come on, the mic, that's character. It's not even good.